Okay, guys, just like petrol is compulsory in bike riding, is the same way duplication is compulsory and necessary, obligatory in network marketing. Okay, so today we're going to be giving you 5 tips, 5 ways to facilitate duplication in your team. Because one thing is sure, if you can do network marketing, then there's no way you're going to avoid duplication. You can't max out, you can't make any revenue from network marketing if you don't know how to duplicate yourself. You get it? Voila. So we're going to be going through the 5 points, okay, step by step with diagrammatic demonstrations. Very important. Now, the first most important point is what I call simplicity. You know, a downline does only what he or she sees his upline or his leader doing. Your downline cannot do what you can't do. Okay, like they usually say, a dog cannot give birth to a lion. You get it? So it means that what? As you refer your downline, okay, you need to make things look easier in his or her eyes. Let me take, for example, uh, simplicity in language. You can't recruit a downline, okay, and then he discovers that you only rap in French or English in the trainings. In his or her mind, it's going to be looking impossible, in that he or she might be saying that it's impossible for him to rap English or French like you, okay? And maybe he's even going to be looking in his entourage and might not be seeing, okay, prospects or downlines, people who are going to also rap like you. As a result, you're going to simply see the thing as impossible. At that level, okay, you see, he's going to think that it's better for him to give up. You get it? That's simplicity at the level of language. There are people that you have to train them even but in pidgin. You get it? There are some that you might train them but in the mother tongue. There are some that you need to lower your English very well to suit their class. I don't know if you get it. Voila. Now, the next thing on that simplicity is that you need to be simple in your training tools. In your training tools. You can't be training somebody, okay, then you're using a PowerPoint, just like you see this one. No, you need used to you have to take the simplest tools that he or she can easily duplicate. That is, if tomorrow when he or she is going to refer his or her online line, he's going to be able to do exactly as you did. But imagine you start using a PowerPoint, just like Chief Patman says, the guy is going to see the thing that the thing is only good for those who have gone to school a lot, all of that, because he's going to see that maybe he can't manipulate a PowerPoint presentation, he cannot mount it, all of that. You get it? But if you just simplify things and you see, you train him or her using chalk, like you see this guy on the board, then it's going to be simple. And then he or she is going to be see the possibility, how easy it is for him, okay, to take that chalk, okay, that does not even reach $1, and then he trains his downline. I don't know if you understand. So that's that for simplicity, a level of language, then level of training tools. Okay, because remember, our directors like Chief Pathman Senior Tiraja up to today they are successful because they are able to fabricate many Chief Pathmans like them. That's why the objective of this video today is duplication. Okay, if you cannot be able to fabricate people who are devoted, committed like you, who work the same like you, then there's no reason why you are wasting your time in network marketing. You get it? Voila. Now, point number three, point number two, sorry, is what we call focusing on your two. Focusing on your two. I don't know what time you signed up. Let me assume that you already have your two, okay, and then you're looking forward to having a large team. Do not even make that error, okay, of leaving your two and focusing on referring new ones or focusing on your downlines. No, focus on your two as you see this diagram. If you've referred your best friend and you are whosoever, those are your two. Okay, focus on them. you discuss with them. Like you see this mom, you discuss with them every day, you sit down and you strategize. You show them everything that you do. They have to master it just like you do. And they are mastering, that's how you need to be searching for new knowledge from your uplines. I don't know if you understand. Focus on your tool. You train them to focus on their tool. Chief Pathman says, in network marketing, the key is not to recruit 100. You better me, if you are making 1,000 sales, 100 sales a day, and then you're unable to duplicate, then out of a sudden, your prospects are going to finish, and then you're going to think that things are impossible. And at that level, you're going to give up. You get it? That's why it's important that you focus only on your tool. You help them to refer their tool. You help the others to refer their tool. That's how you're going to build your team. Okay, you're going to grow from a simple IR to activate to stand 4, stand 5, stand 7, up to the level of max out, just like you see the big barons in network marketing. I don't know if you understand. You focus only on your tool because most people, when they sign up, they have a list. Okay, let me say you have a list of 200 prospects that they've asked you to write. After writing, you feel like you can refer 10, you can refer 50. It's important, it's good, but the first thing is start with your tool. Out of those 200, select the key ones that can help you grow your team, and then you refer them. Then with the help of your leader, you're going to coach those two to refer theirs. Bet you it's important, okay, that your downlines refer than you referring. Okay, if you have the potential of referring 100, it's good, but I will prefer that your downline instead refers. Each person refers just two, not referring 100, because I bet you are not going to have time. Okay, they're going to confuse you. Okay, because network marketing will require that every day you are supposed to have the planifications of your two. But imagine that you start referring 10. Are you going to be able to manage their 10 planifications? Surely no. That's where you're going to start failing. Okay. When they're going to announce a training, are you going to be able to call 100 downlines that you have referred? No. You focus on your two. You build your relationship with them, everything strong with them. Okay. In such a way that they become like your brothers or like your sisters or like whatsoever. Okay. Then you're going to help them to refer their own two. Is it clear enough? Okay. Now, point number three. Point number three is what I call flexibility in training speed. Flexibility in pressure and speed, as you are saying here. Uh, you know, network marketing is almost like human resource management in other businesses, which means that you are called upon to be able to master the behaviors to manage so many different types of people. There are some downlines that if you want to train them so rapidly within 24 hours, you're finished. They're not going to understand anything. There are some that you have to take time. Okay. Okay. That's to say, if training used to take 24 hours, maybe the is going to take 3 days and so on. Maybe for some, they even though that you have to instead summarize and you train them, you give them only the key elements. And then with time now, you start developing the others step by step. That's how our ISBs taught us when they returned from VCon 2021. You get it? Voila. Very important. Okay, as you go for V Africa, that's coming on the 3rd of March, you're going to be learning the same thing. So be very careful of that. So the next thing is what we call flexibility at level of pressure. A level of pressure means what? Just like you see here. There are some people that you can pressurize them up and down, they're going to work. But there's some that the moment you start shouting at them, like you've seen here, they give up. They feel like no, the thing is already out of their hand. Okay, so you need to be flexible. You need to know what each and every downline wants. I don't know if you understand. Okay, because note that duplication does not necessarily mean that you have to. Dato cannot make everybody to behave like him. Okay, but he can fabricate that top potential out of every networker that he or she refers. That he refers. I don't know if you understand. Let me take an example. Like you see, Chief Pathman does not behave exactly the same way like Dato Srivijay, but they have the same visions. Let me take an example. You cannot recruit a teacher, okay, Then you recruit an engineer, and then you want to train them using the same pressure, the same thing. No, you need to put tools to match each and everyone's profile. Okay, then you scan their lists, okay, to make sure that they also refer their tool, and then things go from there. Okay, if you want to do everything by yourself, if you want to do anything with the same tools, like this pen, for example, cannot write in all worlds, right? Means that this pen can write on a book, can write on the ground, but if you want to write on the sun with it, would it write? No. Which means that you have to search for a tool that matches the profile of each and every down line. Very important. Very important. Now, point number 4 is what we call expose and share knowledge. The worst error that you might do is to be searching to be a super leader. That's to say, a leader who knows everything more than others. Not really important. The knowledge that you have, sit down, okay, with your tool, with your team, just like you see, you teach them. You teach them. There's nothing like you have to know everything yourself. No. If you know how to do prospection, if you know how to do presentation, then your two downlines must master it also. So you have to expose and share knowledge. Okay, it's only in school that they say you have to be the first to pass the exam. Now in network marketing, they say if you cannot share, then you are bound to fail. In network marketing, we say we rise by lifting others. So you must share. Okay, if you know how to present, you know how to open your tracking center, then you are two downlines do not know, then it's still trash, because how are they going to grow? No, they have to become your full copies. They have to master exactly the same thing as you are mastering. I don't know if you understand. That's the power of duplication. You get it? Voila. So we're going to the last point, okay, which is the most important. So if you're new in this channel, consider subscribing so that you don't miss this last point. We call it being an example for your downlines. Being an example for your downlines. If you want your downline to be the fastest, the most disciplined, just like you've seen here, okay, then you have to behave exactly like that. If you want your downline to always be clean, then you yourself you have to be clean. If you have your downlines to always come on time, then you yourself you have to come on time. If you have your downlines to be clean and clear in terms of money management, then you have to do that. Your downline cannot become somebody else. Your downline is going to copy you. In case he or she is unable to copy you, he might jump you. You know the dangers of your downline is jumping you, or he's going to give up. You get it? So very important. Those are things that you should not make. Errors that you should not make. Now, I will recommend this video to you. Okay, we call it dangers of downlines. That's how to prevent a downline from giving up. This is the video right away. You look at it, you click on it, it's going to help you to manage your team to prevent your downlines from giving up. Because in network marketing, you succeed only if you can be able to maintain a good team. You just click right away, then you watch. Thank you.